Hey guys, what's going on? I am so freaking excited about this video. This is the first video of the weekly forecast that I'm gonna do, and what I'm gonna basically do is pull a tarot reading for you guys and also pull an animal spirit card. And for each of the signs, I will be pulling an oracle card from these beautiful babies. But the reason I'm excited about this video is because I'm going to make these really casual. I'm going to make it so that I can film these videos from wherever I am. Today, you get to see my beautiful altar behind me. I'm doing these water manifestation prayers right now. So we've got this water and this water. This is my Pachacuti Mesa altar, and I just this is my little heaven. home at home, home within home, or whatever you want to call it. So basically, this is something that I'm going to start doing once a week. Eventually, I think this might turn out to be available only for members, but for now, just enjoy it and see what it feels like, see if you like it, see if you enjoy it. I haven't done these in a long time, but I'm excited about it. So speaking of the astrology for the week, which is every week I'm going to focus on one specific event. And this week, the main event is actually Venus finally conjuncting the North Node. This is going to be happening on Wednesday, on August 5th, when the moon will be in Pisces and Mercury will be in Leo. And Venus will finally come to that conjunction with the North Node at 28 degrees. And the reason this is significant is because Venus has been on this crazy journey since May. She's still in Gemini. It's August. It's just crazy. You know, I think it was May 17th that Venus moved into Gemini, and she then went retrograde, conjuncted the sun, did her inferior conjunction, which basically was activating for us relationship things in our lives. We went through the underworld with her, and we were reclaiming parts of ourselves that we have lost. So what she has taught us is to clear ourselves, to purify ourselves so that we can move forward towards destiny. Because meeting up with the North Node is all about destiny. So this transit that is happening this week is going to feel really good because she's finally meeting up with the North Node in a spot where she's finally ready. She's going to pass the North Node and then move into Cancer soon because she's going to be at 28 degrees when she finally meets the North Node. But still, we're going to feel the final activation of that before she finally leaves Gemini after May, June, July, August, almost 4 months. This is crazy. That was a really long Gemini transit. The other thing that's happening this week is we have the Lionsgate portal. Today is actually the full moon, if you didn't notice. But basically, tonight I'm actually doing the ceremony, so don't miss that on the channel. This is August 3rd when this video is coming out. But so we have this full moon, we have this Venus finally conjuncts the North Node, and then on August 8th, which is Saturday, is the full activation of the Lionsgate, where it's going to be the strongest. And literally the day right before that, the nodes move into the 27 degrees, which is 27 degrees of Sagittarius, is actually the galactic center point. This is the center of the Milky Way galaxy, which is a black hole, which is the 9th dimension according to the Pleiades, which is where we get all our information. It's we anchor and we bring all the 9 dimensions into this earth by way of that black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So somehow there's this alignment going on this week that's really powerful, and we're going to be feeling this strongly. And because Venus is conjuncting the North Node at Gemini, it is all going to be happening in the same area of your life. So we'll talk about that. I'm going to tell you where it's happening in your chart after I do the reading, but let's go ahead and pull some cards for us. So what we're going to be doing is pulling an intuition card, an overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, and then an animal spirit card. Well, that card just like crazy flew out. Ah! The Chariot. Look at this. Oh my God. So the Chariot is the very first card that comes out. Wow. That's the intuition. We are on, we're launching. I think the Chariot, it's the Chariot. I think for some reason I'm thinking Jupiter. I wonder if I'm going to grab it real quick. Even though I'm connected with the mic, I'm going to grab my binder real quick and we're going to look at this. I have this really cool chart that tells me the major arcanas and what sign they're actually connected to. So the Chariot is Cancer. The Cancer card, interesting. But I'm feeling this like really expansive energy. That's why I was thinking of Jupiter. But the Chariot is all about, we're getting on, there's a ride. Like there's a ride, there's like this, like our chariot is arriving and it's going to be taking us somewhere. So what this tells me is that this week is all about, we're embarking on a powerful journey. This is crazy. The Wheel of Fortune comes next. What? Seriously? Wow, that's two major arcanas. Two major arcanas in a row are actually pretty intense. But the Wheel of Fortune means that this journey that we're going is not what we think it's going to be. It's a journey that I think is taking us to like a whole different world, like a whole different reality. We don't even realize. This Wheel of Fortune card is actually also the challenge card. So the Chariot is the intuition, the challenge card is the Wheel of Fortune, which means that our challenge this week is to be okay with the fact that the wheel is turning. Times are changing. Things are, when we have this fixed energy in our lives, which is the full moon in Aquarius is a fixed energy. It can be a little bit stubborn. However, when we actually allow the change to happen, that's when the real beautiful things start to come alive. So the challenge is to allow the change to happen. Now, the overall theme is the Emperor. Here we go, the Emperor. The Emperor is the card of, he's actually brings up like stability. I think we're grounding ourselves. I think we are finding our power, right? The Emperor has power. The Emperor is exudes that energy of like, I know who I am grounded, I am in my strength, I am in my power, and I am ready. Like, I'm ready for this. In this image, actually, he's holding this really beautiful staff, and that's actually, you can feel he's ready. It's like there's a readiness energy. So the overall theme this week is about being prepared, being ready for that change that's coming with the Wheel of Fortune. The wisdom from the ancestors. Let's see, what do the ancestors want to tell us? Okay, here we go. Wisdom from the ancestors is the Knight of Cups. I love this card. So what I love about this card is they're saying, our ancestors are saying that there's wisdom, like the universe is providing us with everything that we need with like a full cup. The full cup is here. Like, we're getting ready to go on this journey. We need to be okay with the change. We need to prepare ourselves. We need to be ready. We need to be grounded. We need to be in our space, in our power. We need to take our power back. That's the Emperor. He's like in control and in power. And we need to trust that everything that we need is already here because we have brought it to us and it's being presented to us. Like the Knight of Cups is basically the card that says there's someone coming into your life. Usually it's like in a love reading, you would say something like, the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor that comes and offers you something. But in this case, it's, our ancestors, our angel spirit guides, teachers, they're coming and they're offering us everything, a full cup. Like, all of it, everything that we have ever wanted is arriving. That's actually really powerful. And the animal spirit is the dolphin. And the dolphin is very intuitive. The dolphin is it's a healer, actually. Dolphins help us to heal. And they are creatures that are very compassionate, and they're also very empathic. So we're feeling all of those energies with us right now. So this, I'm going to use these oracle cards to pull a card for each of the signs. But basically, for Aries, this Venus conjuncting the North Node, and also the nodes moving into the galactic center point at 27 degrees of Sagittarius and Gemini. The Venus will be conjuncting the North Node, and this is going to be happening in your third house of communication. So in terms of relationships and communications, that is something that you are going to feel is going to be a big focus this week, communication. And let me just finish shuffling these, and I'll just kind of, where do you want? Let's cut it. Okay, there we go. All right, so here we go. It's ready to go. So Aries, abundance. There will be an abundance of communication that you're going to feel starting into your life. For Taurus, this is going to be happening in your second house of finances, of money. You actually rule this house traditionally or classically. But this is about, let's see which card you get, being open. So the universe is asking you to be open to the possibilities, and that's going to be possibilities that maybe come to you in terms of like maybe there's new ways that you're going to be manifesting of making money, and that's something that you may have not been expecting, but it's happening. For Gemini, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, you guys, by the way. So for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is going to be happening in your first house. So this is about your identity. And the universe wants you to know that this is about you stepping into your power. And it's true, because when it comes to identity, power comes from the confidence that you get from stepping into who you are, into yourself. For Cancer, this is happening in your 12th house of the spiritual, of the divine. I guess I should move over here. Look at all these crazy lights all on me. So this is the 12th house of the subconscious mind. It's the connection between you and God, and the universe is saying that you will have success. This alignment with Venus and the North Node is going to bring in a lot of success into your life. So for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is going to be happening in your 11th house of friendships and sharing your gifts with the world. And the universe is telling you to have courage. Have courage this week when it comes to, whatever comes at you, whatever experiences decide to show up into your life in terms of your relationships. Have the courage. You have the courage. You just have to activate it. You are the lion, right? You are that courage. So for Virgo and Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this conjunction is happening in your 10th house of career. And the universe is saying that you're going to need a little bit of protection in your life this week. Because the relationships, this is a transit that's activating, career, but also how you show up in the world. So if your career life is like, if you're not sure what you're doing, if you're not like connected, aligned with with your destiny path in terms of career, you're going to feel a little bit of that friction. So protect yourself, protect the energies, protect whatever is like around you in your life, especially so that you can, when you go out and you're in the world and you're in the world of career, that you're actually going to feel safe and like you can do everything that you want to do in your life. So Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this conjunction is happening in your 9th house of spirituality. So the universe is asking you to take some time to think this week, to be in solitude, to do some meditations if you're able to those are the things that are going to guide you through this powerful transit, and through also, you know, the Lionsgate portal. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this conjunction with Venus and the North Node is happening in your 8th house of death, change, and transformation. And the universe, we just pulled the opportunity card for you. So there's beautiful opportunities coming your way. The cool thing about the 8th house is that these opportunities that come, they come from the outside in. It's like things that arrive into your life that feel amazing, and that it's like abundance that comes to you from without, from outside of you. So that's what's happening for Scorpios. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this conjunction with Venus and the North Node is happening in your 7th house of relationships and the universe, and we pulled the going forward. So this is a time for you to keep moving forward. The universe is saying, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. This is a pretty big transit to have in terms of Venus, which is the planet of relationships, meeting the North Node of destiny. It's like, are you in your destiny path when it comes to your relationships? But the universe is just saying, just keep moving forward. Like whatever you're doing, just keep doing more of it. Just keep focusing on the things that are truly important for you in terms of your relationships. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this Venus and North Node conjunction is happening in your 6th house of work and also being in the present moment. And we have pulled the release card. So whatever is not serving you right now in this moment, you need to let it go, especially things in terms of your work, your daily schedule, your daily life. Those are the things that are that you need to sort of revisit and make sure that you let go of anything that it's not actually working for you, especially if it takes you away from being in the present moment. That's not something that you want to do. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this conjunction is happening in your 5th house of creativity and passion and romance. And look at this. You got the card that says thriving. You are thriving. You're going to feel this energy of thriving. So like your creativity, which is very much connected to the 5th house, that sunspot is like killing me. It's okay. There we go. This energy of the 5th house, your creativity is going to be like totally expanded, like totally activated. And I think you're going to feel like I feel really positive vibes for you this week. Really positive vibes. Like flow with it. Of course, you know, we're having a full moon in your sign, and that full moon is actually happening in your 1st house. So like this is your identity. So I feel like you're stepping into your power in some kind of way. As an Aquarius. So I think that's really beautiful. And then Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this Venus North Node conjunction is happening in your 4th house of the home. And let's see what we pull for you. Embracing. That's beautiful. Embracing. Hold things into your heart, like bring things into your life, and the things that are precious to you, the things that are, especially relationships that are precious to you when it comes to your home. Like, are the relationships at home, do they feel good? Do they like hold the people that you love close to you this week? And you should feel that beautiful compassionate energy and that loving energy that just it just keeps like moving things forward in a very loving way. So I think I covered everybody. I did. So I'm really excited about this video. I hope that this gives you a little bit of insight into the week, and I will see you again next week for our next weekly video. If you have any questions, any comments, definitely leave them below. And if you want to check out anything that I offer, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it out if you can on all social media. And also, if you want to learn astrology, I have an astrology course called the Aquarian Astrology Level 1 class. It's on my website. I also have other classes specifically for women and the moon and the goddess. I have an Etsy shop, and I also provide private readings if you want a private astrology reading, compatibility reading, synastry reading, all that good stuff, or even just tarot reading. I always do that as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Sat Nam.